All right. Just beginning to settle in, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, finding a pause at the peak, and then releasing all the way out. Imagine breathing in through our heart center as we breathe in more joy, more gratitude, more light, feeling like we're sitting a little bit taller. And each time as we're breathing out, just noticing what we can let go of in our body. Within this space in our breath, we begin to find ourselves just gazing up at the sky, our body feeling so relaxed as night falls. We see the dimming of the sun on the horizon, just feeling along with that. Our body begins to unwind, just releasing, letting go, grounding. We see before us the beautiful colors as the day comes to an end. All the hues of oranges, of pinks, in contrast to the beautiful blue sky that is slowly darkening. We breathe in the freshness of the air. We notice the temperature shifting as the sun settles. We begin to hear the sound of the animals, the insects, beginning to waken after a day, while others are settling in, walking over to a spot where we see this landscape, the sky darkening even further, turning into these beautiful shades of deep purple, blues. We can see the light shining through, maybe a planet or a star. As we find this spot, we're able to lay down in a nice grassy area and feeling our body completely relax and let go of any tension we're holding or pain, discomfort, any busyness. Breathing into this moment as we completely fill our lungs, our mind, our vision becomes even more clear. Gets to be easy as we breathe out, just releasing into this moment in a complete state of rest. As the sun completely disappears over the horizon, we still see the glow as the rest of the sky begins to darken even further. Just witnessing this change, this cycle ending the day, the beginning of a night, a time for restoration and rejuvenation, for our bodies to cleanse and restore, to filter, to purify, to reset. And we see more stars beginning to appear, just shining through the darkness. And among this darkness is beginning to settle in more and more. There is light. We feel the energy of those stars, of that light shining as we notice, as we recognize. As we honor and bring this light into our lives, into our bodies, coming from so far away, but bridging into our attention in this moment. That as we see within, we also have this light, these stars shining within every cell in our body, creating energy, life, vitality within us. Through energy, through all the sources that surround us during the day, through the food, the nutrition in our bodies, through the movement that brings more energy, through the moments of stillness that bring balance, such as these. It is essential for our vitality, for our maintenance, for our sustainability and who we are. Seeing and recognizing this beautiful cycle of rest and activity, finding joy and gratitude through each moment in respect. We now see among the stars the constellations forming as we're looking up. The sky is almost completely black now, all the way down to the horizon. We see looking around, just noticing the familiarity that flow through all the way from the memories of childhood, looking up at the sky. Through this present moment, the consistency, the beauty. When we take these moments to pause and truly see all that is up there. Maybe finding the North Star, the Big Dipper, maybe the Great Hunter Orion, Cassiopeia, Leo, the familiar characters that come with their stories represented before our very eyes. Connecting with these stories of strength and resilience, of beauty, of consistency, and knowing this truth and finding these consistencies that also flow within us of who we are. Just breathing in our foundation of integrity and truth and trust and honesty and unconditional love flowing through us at the core of who we are. just as steady as the night sky that we see. We are true as well, pure, filled with light that shines through moments of darkness. We connect with this as we look up at this beautiful sky, spanning from horizon to horizon, as we see this, the moon also coming into play. We feel this power, this energy it brings. A different kind of beauty, and yet another consistency. Something we can expect day to day to come into our lives. Just noticing in our day to day what we're calling into more as well for our consistency. Looking within and seeing more movement with ease and grace. More unconditional love for ourselves and others that radiates outwardly from our heart center through our body, allowing us and others to heal through our mind, our body, our spirit, to live in harmony and balance with the cycles of nature and the cycles of life, with more ease, more gratitude, more knowing that we are exactly where we're meant to be. Just filling our space with patience and seeing and feeling appreciation in the moments of silence, of quietness that balance our movement, just like between night and day. Finding a sense of awe and respect for these movements within ourselves. As we see, just laying here looking up at the stars, we can see and notice the changes already, the shifting of the movement. So slowly, but over time, noticing the stars in a different position, the moon becoming more dominant, just shining light. And I imagine with each breath that we take, this dark blue starry light is always flowing through us. This is the universe, the things that are greater than ourselves, but also a part of us. That we hold this power. We have this beautiful vision to see, to integrate these cycles of day, of night, of nature, of seasons. Within our bodies, we imagine seeing this light shining through every cell in our body, connecting with the light of the stars. This energy coming from so far away, yet connecting within ourselves in this moment. We get to shine within for that to go exactly where it's needed. As we're laying, looking up at the stars, our body feels completely rejuvenated. Every cell, every tissue, every organ connected and integrated, just like the stars moving across the sky together as it appears before our eyes. Just feeling that our breath gets to be so easy. Our movement also gets to be easy. Our bodies feel lighter. We get to clear the spaces that maybe feel restricted or out of balance. What if instead we shine more light into that space for healing, for circulation, for clarity, for purity, moving through the entire body, bringing energy and light to each space. And as we breathe in this moment, connecting again as the night air has become cooler, crisp, fresh. Feeling this transition into a cycle of rest and rejuvenation from within and beyond. That with each breath, it gets to be easy for us to be settled, appreciative, and in gratitude of moments of quiet. And finding this beautiful contrast with when we're in movement, that we get to have both with ease, in harmony. And once we're ready, beginning to settle in for the night. And coming back to this space whenever we have the opportunity to find a few moments of rest and rejuvenation, connection with the earth, grounding. Beginning to breathe in this light within our bodies. Imagine lifting this light and energy as they stand up from where we're laying. Lifting this light into our hands and bringing it to our heart center. And placing our hands over our eyes. Beginning to massage our face, our head, our neck. Just integrating more movement into this moment of peacefulness. As we gently begin to open our eyes and feel completely rejuvenated, integrated into this present moment. More balance between the cycles of stillness and movement, of groundedness, and carrying this with us more often throughout our days.